This was the moment I decided two things. One, I was going to start wearing a full face helmet. And two, my hands were taking an absolute battering. Hey guys, how you doing? Today, I'm here to talk about handguards, something very near and dear to my heart, or to my hands at least. I can say today I'm joined by my co-hosts, Ojalá and Trixie. Anyway, so handguards, what the hell are these things? Usually when people see my swoop for the first time, their comments run along the lines of, what the hell are those things? They are ugly. And to be honest, I can't really argue with that. Aesthetically, they're not the most, they're not the prettiest of things, but they do a job, and they do a job very well. So I should probably explain. Last Easter, I had a very silly fall on my road bike, broke a finger, and ended up with plaster up to my elbow for several months, which was a pain to say the least. So when I was able to get back out onto the bike, after a couple of months of riding a little gingerly, I had another off, which you've already seen. This was where I decided that something needed to be done, because I was fed up of battering my fingers. One of the fingers actually stayed damaged. It still hurts. It's not going to heal. So I went online and I tried to look for a solution, and I came across, is that the right way around? Yes, it is. AVS Racing. So AVS have taken the idea from motocross racing. You take a look at any motocross bike and you'll see they all have big, wide, thick handguards. So AVS actually sell two different packages. They sell the standard package, which is a plastic stem support arm and the plastic handguard itself. And the version which I bought was with the aluminium support arm and the plastic handguard. I just figured the aluminium would last a bit longer and be a bit more resistant to falls, as I have plenty of those. So as you can see, they're incredibly simple. Unscrew the clamp here, clamp it over your handlebar between your brake and the grip, or wherever works best for you. You don't need to take the grips off, which is fantastic, but you may need to make some fine adjustments to your brake lever. So what are the advantages of using handguards? Obviously they don't make your bike look any better, although some people would say they do. But what they do is keep your hands safe in those overgrown areas or on high speed or even slow speed impacts. Where I ride in the Sierra de Guadarrama outside Madrid, it's all natural trails. And what that tends to mean is that a lot of it is overgrown. So you never know what you're going to find around the corner. They're usually bushes, overhanging, tree branches, waiting to take out your front brake. You never know what you're going to find. So the fantastic thing about these is, whereas before I would have to slow down to go through these sections and protect my front brake and my back brake in certain cases, now I'll just plow through and they're just going to deflect off this. This is a very strong, very hard plastic material, and it will just deflect off and I can just fly through. So now, not only do I not have to worry about my fingers getting an absolute battering, but it means I can actually gain time on these sections as well and not worry about the brake levers being snagged and me going over the bars, which is nice. So the aluminium set, I think, is 59 euros, which is not the cheapest thing on the market, but if you value your fingers, as I now do after having broken one of them, then I think it's almost a no-brainer. I would rather not run them, but then again, I would also rather not run with a full face helmet. But these things, are safety measurements that we take to protect ourselves, and it's something that I think is probably going to stay with me now for my bikes. So if you've ever experienced a fall and damaged your fingers, if you live in overgrown natural areas, or if you just don't want to get your hands battered when you're smashing into that tree on that next run, I recommend trying these out. They are worth it. They do work. I'll be running them now on my bike. That's it. It's a done deal. I can highly recommend them. What I will say is the aesthetics of this aren't for everyone. There is another company actually that I discovered afterwards that do a slightly different design, Mr. Wolf. It's a more stylized look, shall we say. So if you're more into that look, go and check them out. I'll leave links to both AVS Racing and Mr. Wolf down in the description. And if you've enjoyed this video, as always, give it a thumbs up, like, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Appreciate you watching the videos, guys. Hope it's been of help, and I'll see you in the next video. Hasta la próxima.